Okay, where's my headphones? Hear me? You guys can hear me? It's been a while, right? It's been a while. We'll give it some time. Alright, we're gonna do some, story 1 for the Nikke Evangelion collab. There's some other gacha news. Or maybe not gacha news, depending on what, Project KV is, but, I don't know. I'm kind of excited. We could go with a red archive, but we'll talk about Project KV first and then go to Nikke. Allocated time, maybe we'll finish by like 3:30 Central. So plenty of time. How do I get out of this?
Chicken expert since
I guess we'll share this on Twitter. Okay. Okay. Alright, it is now 1:02. Alright, welcome back. We're gonna do some streaming Nikke collab with Evangelion. I surprisingly did very well in terms of pulls. I got one copy so far of... Actually, I can just show you. I got one copy of Asuka. Oh, I also got her, got an outfit for her, for the pass. I'm still determining if I want this one. I don't like it as much. Kind of like the OG. And then I also got... good old... not that Ray. Ray. And also I got this Ray. I'm like hearing like a weird... Ray. Maybe not. Okay, never mind. Where's the sound? I'm like hearing like a weird... Ray. Maybe not.
I've prepared a special song just for you!
Okay, but whatever. The thing we want to talk about... Okay, wait. I'm hearing a drone phantom. Do I even need that? Let me see. Testing. Okay, well, whatever. The thing we... I don't know. Okay. Live chat. I think we gotta go settle the whole blue archive, red archive Discord, because this is something that kind of pertains to me because I actually play a lot of blue archive. I have a Japanese account, and then I also play the global account. Why do I do that to myself? I don't know. Well, I mean, I give the reasoning that I played the Japanese one so that I can figure out what characters to pull for global, because eventually global blue archive is going to catch up. I think they're only behind by a few months at this point. They just had the Hina anniversary, so maybe they'll catch up in a bit. But we're going to talk about Project KV, and the whole controversy about it is that is that the people who worked on Blue Archive, like key people, went on to leave Nexon and then made their own studio, which is, I guess, is a Studio Alea, and then are making this game. And they say it's like a visual novel, but everyone's concluding, although they said that they wanted to be a multimedia project, so anime, other games. We're assuming maybe a gacha after the fact, that their visual novel comes out. But we'll see. They say they'll be at the Comic Cat 105 this December, which is basically Japan's version of Comic Con. You have a bunch of like indie artists and like companies coming out to like promote stuff, sell merch, sell original goods, and you know, manga or doujins, and you know. However, the guy who worked on Blue Archive, the ones who worked on Blue Archive that are now working on this are Ikusama-san or something, lead writer, responsible for all the good like story parts in Blue Archive. We also got the artist, we also got the composer, and now they're releasing a teaser already after they left for a few months, and now people are complaining that they were working on this game while they were working on Blue Archive, and you know, it's all very bad stuff. I think if you look on the comments for this version of the teaser, it is like a lot of people are being accusatory about these guys. You know, like, you should have worked on Blue Archive instead of working on this game because, you know how it goes. They're getting paid to make a competing game, whatever. However, we're gonna watch this teaser. Check it out. How bad could it be? Right? How bad? Oh, wow. Okay. Oh god. Oh Jesus. Oh god. Oh, there's the names. Isaku-san meets... Yeah, C105. Mitsukiyo and Doremi. What's this? Auto... Direction. I think this is the... Is this the artist? Yeah, this is the art director. Art director is Doremi, and then this is the music... Yeah, music director is Mitsukiyo. Wow! Wow! That's kind of blatant. Alright. They weren't kidding. It's very, Blue Archive. What's that term? Like sideways, right? Like if you didn't know that this was, you would not know that this was not a spin-off because it looks very blatant. Yeah, okay, I can kind of see where they're coming from. I think this, well, I mean, the problem is you got the artist that did Toki, right? And what's her name? Marina from Blue Archive. Blue Archive Reddit, right? Blue Archive. I gotta... Oh, God. And it's all being very... Stop loading! Come on! Is it frozen? Oh, no! That's not loading. Uh-oh. It's just white-haired Toki. I don't know. Okay, this is not on my end. This is just on the wiki's end, because this wiki sucks. Alright. And then the third character is Iroha? Like ponytail Iroha with a sword? Okay. Alright, alright, I don't know. Okay. It's whatever. But we'll see how it goes. I'm excited. I just play gachas because they're fun. So, and the general consensus for me is like, follow the creator, not the company. That's how I've always kind of been. Like, follow the art director or the story director or whatever, because they always do good stuff. And if there's a reason they wanted to leave, then sure, right? But yeah, but I think the only bad thing is that we're gonna be hearing as this comes out, the day that this comes out, we're gonna get a lot of discourse, more and more discourse. People are just gonna complain. I am optimistic, you know. There's room for both. I play both. I play everything, right? I play Musume, I play FGO. Reluctantly, Wuthering Away is Genshin, Honkai, Taimanin. So yeah. We'll see, I guess. It can only be... Although they did say this was gonna be an eroge as well, so... Wow. Oh boy. Alright. We shall move off of this and into Nikke. Time for Nikke. It's very Eva. That's a good thing. It better be Eva. Alright, so we'll just have the time for story 1.
Let's go make ourselves some luck.
Oh god, I forgot to fix this. Better be Eva. Alright, so we'll just have the time for... right, so record repository. If I plan this out right, we do story 1, which is a lot. And then Saturday we can do story 2. And then the next Saturday we can do story 3. Which gives us enough time for hard ending, because because story 3 comes out on Thursday. And then the week after that, hard mode comes out. And then we can, yeah, okay. This works out. Okay, attack from the unknown. This is not voiced, right? Yeah, it's not. Master, look over there! That must be what Enoch was talking about. Over where Neon is pointing, a massive object is floating in the sky. Dang, that looks ominous as heck. Can no one get close to it? Negative. There's some kind of invisible barrier around it. No one's able to even approach it, let alone attempt to attack it. Hiccups. Do you think it's similar to the shield we saw in the Gatekeeper before? Not sure. I think it serves a similar purpose, but it differs slightly. While Gatekeeper's shield entirely deflected any incoming attacks, this one creates an octagonal wave upon contact. While neither of the shields can be penetrated, this one is somewhat different in that contact can be made. I see. I guess that means it's not the Gatekeeper. I guess that means it's not Gatekeeper, what? I guess that, maybe they were saying at the same time? That's a weird, translation there. Right. While listening to Rappy's explanation, I recall our mission briefing. A few hours earlier. An emergency alert? Commander, we've got a request for backup coming in from the Ark. Hello. Enoch? A large entity is approaching the Ark. Is it a rapture? It is exhibiting energy patterns which are different from a regular rapture. According to our analysis, the patterns most closely resemble D-waves. A squadron has been deployed up on the surface, but you are being tasked with another mission. What is it? We have also identified 4 entities nearby emitting similar wave patterns. They look like humans, and thus we have determined they might be experiencing the same phenomenon as the other D-wave beings you have previously encountered. Given that the Counters have the most experience with D-wave entities, we are assigning you to the search and rescue mission. Report to the surface as soon as you can. Roger that. Roger. Roger, roger. Present time. Commander, we've arrived at the coordinates Enoch provided. They should be right here, shouldn't they? Based on Enoch's scan, yes. I wonder what type of beings they are this time. Who knows? I'm just hoping they're capable of taking down that giant floating object. We slowly scan the areas for any beings from another world. Commander, over there! Off in the distance, alright, I forgot. Off in the distance, the penguin. 3 girls in unfamiliar suits and a woman in a red jacket are visible. What's with that suit? I've never seen anything like it. Do you think that's them? I think so. Should we approach? Yes, let's go. I'll take the lead. With Anise in the front, we slowly approach the strangers in unfamiliar suits. I'm unable to connect with Nerve headquarters. We're outside of communication range already. Oh, that was a question. What's going on here? Where are we? And that thing floating there. Is that an angel? It's an angel. This is bad. Excuse me. Who goes there? God dang, Misato. I know this might sound crazy, but I'm guessing you all don't know where you are. How did you... We've encountered quite a few people in your position before. I presume you're all from a different world? Uh-oh. What in the world is that noise? It's coming from that massive object. Wow, I think it's literally Evangelion music from the movies. As our eyes and ears are drawn to the massive roar, we see the mysterious object begin to gather light. It's gathering energy. Everyone get down. Almost immediately after everyone drops to the ground, a massive beam shoots out in a straight line, decimating the ground underneath it. Commander, are you okay? What the? The ground is just gone. Oh god. How powerful is this thing? What incredible firepower. Why would you care about firepower at a time like this? That shot. It was directed towards the Ark. What? Was it aiming for the Ark? Could that be the sixth angel? Its shape is somewhat familiar. But if you look carefully, there are many differences in its appearance. So we're not even sure if this is an angel? This doesn't bode well. Ray doesn't talk? Alright. You guys know what that thing is? Huh? Are you talking to us? Yeah, there's no one else here, is there? Well, we're familiar with something that's similar to it. Give me a sec. But we're not sure if it's the exact same thing. Commander, things are quiet now, but we don't know when the next attack could occur. I suggest we head back to the Ark. Are you able to establish contact with them? Not yet. All communications have been down since the recent bombardment. Alright, let's head back. Roger. It's not safe for us to be here talking in the open. How about you all come back to the Ark with us? We don't have much to go on in terms of trusting you. But the fact we're apparently in another world is somewhat disconcerting. Yeah, they got isekai'd, alright. Not to mention that anything is better than standing here aimlessly in front of such a dangerous entity. Lead the way. After returning to the Ark, we introduce ourselves to the visitors from another world. So, this place is called the Ark, and it's humanity's last refuge. You're the commander in the central government's army, and these are the members of your squad. That's right. You said you belong to an organization called Nerve. Correct. We're also fighting to keep mankind alive. However, this is the first time I've heard about any of this. A vast underground city dubbed the Ark? Humanity being threatened by mechanical creatures called raptors? The existence of these beings called Nikkes. That's understandable. Considering our worlds are different. Another world. That's the part I'm having the most trouble accepting. A different world? Pretty interesting. You're not pulling our legs, are you? This is all just too outlandish to be true. We're not lying. Anise, Neon, and I are not humans. We're Nikkes. We are humanoid weapons designed for fighting raptors. Humanoid weapons. You're not human? That's right. Except for our brains, our bodies are entirely mechanical. Oh, Ray can relate, probably. But you look so human. Yeah, totally lifelike. Amazing. I'm not quite sure what to say. Yeah, it's a bit embarrassing being in the spotlight like this. Dang, it's starting to feel like we really are in another world. This is insane. What about Ikari? Oh god. Is he not here? You're right. What about Shinji? Shinji's in the robot, okay? He's stuck in the robot. Get over it. You're... Who? Shinji, a boy around the same age as Rei A, and Asuka. Have you seen him? No. We scanned the area around the Ark, but we didn't see anyone else besides you all. If someone else had come along with you, they would have been nearby. I see. I guess Shinji didn't tag along. I'm not sure if that's a good or a bad thing. That's probably a good thing. It's a good thing, believe me, alright, Mary? We know your girlfriend, we know your wife material now, get over it. That idiot. What's he thinking going it alone at a time like this? Ikari. Fine. Let's assume that we are, in fact, in another world. The question is, how do we get back? Huh? The first thing you asked us was if we had come from another world. That tells me you've met others like us who aren't from your planet, right? Wow, you're sharp. Correct, we have. I do like the collab events, because we do get to see them interacting. It's fun. It's just fun seeing them, you know, talk to each other. Now, it's up to the question whether the writers, you know, write them correctly, but we'll see. Seems alright. Rei is still kind of obsessed over Shinji, so... Correct, we have. Then I assume you know how to get back as well. Oh god. If our past experiences are anything to go on, you need to defeat the massive object up on the surface. If you do that, you should be able to return to your world. Massive object? You mean that thing that looked like the sixth angel? We're not entirely sure what you mean by angel, but if you're referring to that entity we saw on the surface, then yes. There are angels here too? Again, we're not familiar with this angel you speak of. I suspect that massive object might be something Gatekeeper created after seeing those angels from your world. You keep mentioning the word Gatekeeper. What is that? It's a special entity which you can manifest living and non-living organisms from other dimensions. Rabbi begins to tell our interdimensional visitors about Gatekeeper's powers. My memory's a bit foggy, I'll listen to her explanation. We already know this, though. So this Gatekeeper summoned all of us. And that thing we all saw on the surface, without my consent? Correct. That was a weird statement. The fact that you are unfamiliar with the basic concepts of our world, such as Nikke's and Raptures, and that you are emitting D-wave energy are the two most telling signs. That energy is coming out from our bodies? I can't believe this, but I guess I have no choice. It did all this without consulting us? Okay, I can kind of see this. I can kind of see Rei saying that, yeah. Sorry, Asuka. My mouth is like dry. It's just really dry. Shouldn't have eaten those tacos. It's like eating peanut butter. This is all fascinating. But I think I'm getting a headache from all this information overload. Yeah, me too. Is there somewhere we can rest for a while? We're all pretty exhausted. Of course, we got room here. Okay, you can all rest for a bit and we'll talk after. We appreciate it. Here, let me take you to our dorm. Thank you. Okay, short, sweet chapters. Tell me about the people from another world. Are they cooperative? They still seem somewhat discombobulated. I know that word. I can imagine. Being transported to another world is something unfathomable to most people. We decided to let them rest up and resume talking afterwards. That's a good idea. Oh no, it's my snake impression. Let's give it some time and see. Besides, they're not the most pressing issue at the moment. That massive object is... Correct. That massive beam which shot out from that entity severely damaged the area of the surface directly above the arc. The higher-ups have taken to calling it the Ultra Beam. It's caused quite a commotion amongst their ranks. Considering it wasn't rapture-based and instead was an attack we cannot identify. Okay. The only bit of real good news is that it's been quiet since that initial attack. That's given our engineers time to focus on repairing the areas of the surface that were damaged. Meanwhile, we're assembling our finest soldiers in preparation for an all-out assault on the massive object. What's the likelihood of success? Hard to say, but things aren't looking good. The massive barrier surrounding it, which we're referring to as the anti-field, prevents anyone from even approaching it, let alone attacking it. I see. While we try and resolve the situation, I want you to keep doing what you've been doing, and give our otherworld visitors the royal treatment. In the event we come to require their assistance, we want them on our side. Understood. Okay, bye, Anderson. Okay, please no more Anderson. It hurts my voice. A few days later. Oh no! Give me a roll call. Oh no. Here! Here! Here? Here! Oh no. I'm sure you all heard. The situation isn't looking good. We've been attempting to breach that massive object ever since it appeared. But perhaps unsurprisingly, we have been unable to penetrate the anti-field. Each of the big three have dispatched their finest squads, but progress has remained at a standstill. How is it our fault that we can't break through? Why did that thing suddenly appear above the arc in the first place? The reason is simple. Gatekeeper used D-Wave energy to summon it. We know that. You don't have to point it out. Siwin, calm down and sit. Now is not the time to be losing our cool. I'm not losing my cool. I understand that this... Oh no. I understand that this mysterious entity has you worried. But we cannot deal with the situation using La Force Brute alone. In times like this, we must try to think rational lament. Don't talk down to me, I know that. Siwin plops down in her seat. Continue, s'il vous plaît. What? S'il vous plaît. To make matters worse, the mass has fired another Ultra Beam, causing further damage. Yeah. The facilities which were being repaired from the previous attack, as well as the surface above the arc, have sustained further damage. How much of the surface area above the arc is left? After the two beam-related attacks, approximately 75% of the surface area remains. Have there been any other attacks other than the Ultra Beam? Negative. Besides the defensive line of Raptors armed with anti-fields, there have not been any additional offensive maneuvers made on the arc. I suppose that's a minor relief. In light of all this, the higher-ups have come to the following conclusions. This entity's target is most likely the arc. So what should we do? We are calculating how many more Ultra Beams the surface can withstand. In the meantime, you must all attempt to find a way to defeat that thing as soon as possible. By any means necessary. As for me, I'll go meet our visitors personally. Request for help. Okay. Welcome. Are you the leader around here? Nice to meet you. The name's Anderson. I called you here so we could talk face to face. I have some important information to share with you. And what would that be? It's about the current situation of the surface. A few days ago, our most elite Nikke conducted numerous offensive operations, attempting to defeat the entity that appeared on the surface along with you. However, thanks to its anti-field, all our efforts have failed. Since then, we have attempted to formulate a way to overcome this thing. But the unfortunate conclusion we have reached is that the anti-field cannot be breached with our current technology. The biggest issue we are facing is that the massive object's target appears to be the Ark. That's right. After that initial attack you witnessed, another beam was fired. It's damaged the surface above the Ark. Despite our attempts to divert its attention elsewhere, the entity only generates raptures around the anti-field and sends them after us, while its attention is focused on the Ark. But why? We don't know. Our speculation is that it intends to annihilate us because of our attempts to hinder it. Ah, I see. So it wishes to exterminate all the humans here? The biggest problem is that, because its appearance was so sudden, we haven't been able to prepare any proper countermeasurements. The moment the surface above the Ark is breached, the Ultra Beam will be able to vaporize the Ark in an instant. How long can the surface hold out? Based on the analysis by Nikke and MMR, we can withstand 3 more attacks. After that, the Ark will sustain a direct hit. How long is the interval between attacks? Based on the current pattern, once every 5 days. Wow, no wonder this event's so long. That means we have 19 days before a potential direct hit. No matter what, we must destroy the massive object before that happens. Okay. Within the next 19 days, almost 3 weeks, huh? Okay, I understand that the situation is serious, but why are you telling us this? I heard you referred to the entity as an angel. That tells me, that tells me you have experience with something similar to what we're dealing with here. That's right. Moreover, you're the only ones who are emitting D-wave energies like it does. That's led me and the others to believe that you might be the key to defeating that thing. So please, will you help us? You're asking us to fight that thing without Ava? For the sake of the humans here, please, I'm also asking for your help. I bow to the nerve members. What do you all think? I think it'll be a tough fight without Ava. However, if we want to return to our world, we don't have much of a choice. I feel the same. We can't stay here forever. In order to go back to our world, we have to defeat that thing. So maybe we should work together. What do you think, Ray A? Ray A nods silently. And you, Asuka? Do you even have to ask? Not only should we take that giant lump, we should also take down that gatekeeper which brought us here. Alright then. Everyone seems to be on board. Thank you for your cooperation. Now then, what's the first step? Formulating an attack. Actually, we might be able to do part B. We're a lot more ahead than I thought we'd be. After the nerve members agreed to help us with defeating the massive object, we commence a round of questioning and testing. Please introduce yourself briefly. Asuka Shikinami Langley, pilot of Unit 2 from Evangelion. Rei Ayanami. Rei Ayanami. Do you have previous combat experience? Rei A nods. If she does, it ought to be obvious that I do. Have you personally operated a firearm? Are you a complete idiot? I already told you. I'm a pilot of Unit 2 from Evangelion. Do you have any concept of what a pilot does? Misato holds up a gun. Is this what guns look like here? They're not that much different from ours. Yeah, since we're in a different world. I thought their weapons would look totally different. Some weapons look different and look the part, you know, future and all that. But they're basically the exact same. Back to position. Coming. Woo! Click. Misato and Mari aim at the target. How'd they do? We were unable to gather anything useful during the question and answer session. On a positive note, they do appear to have some military training. I see. All in all, the test proved useful. We discovered that the D-wave emitted from their bodies can infiltrate. We discovered that the D-wave emitted from their bodies can infiltrate the anti-field. Also, when objects come into contact with them, they emit the same wave as the massive object, albeit very briefly. Okay. If we can craft bullets containing that effect... That's right. If they can pierce through the massive object's anti-field with their weapons, they'll be able to create an opening. We'll finally have a chance to damage the entity. Something we've been unable to accomplish so far, despite our best efforts. We'll have to head to the battlefield together. You're correct. That's why you and the counters will escort the nerve members up to the surface. Once there, they'll puncture a hole in the anti-field, after which our forces will concentrate their fire through that opening. If we can accomplish that, even just for a brief moment, we should be able to destroy the creature. Okay. Back to the surface A. We're back to the surface. Wow. Okay, currently the massive object is surrounded by raptures with anti-fields. For this operation, Nerve and the counters will be engaging in a joint operation with their own distinct roles. The Nerve team's goal will be to create a hole in the anti-field. Even if said opening is small, that's fine. So long as you make an opening. We and the other forces dispatched by the ARC will concentrate our firepower through that opening to attack. Okay. Alright, it's time for the elites to step in. Okay. While you guys approach the massive object, Anise, Neon, and I will keep the raptors at bay, so that you can reach your target as quickly as possible. We won't be the only ones providing cover. Many of the ARC's top Nikke squads will pave the way for you. Wow. I feel like a real VIP. I was about to say MVP. I'm sorry, I watched that third movie. She's pretty much... She won the guy, okay? I will never get over that. They are definitely giving us some special treatment. That means they want us to deliver. We also want to support you as much as we can, because you're helping to save lives. Very cool. A battle to save humankind in another world. Sounds like a title I've read from a manga. Very interesting indeed. You ought just do your best to help us. We're good at what we do, and it's our duty to help humanity. You just point out the best way for us to deal with those raptors or the massive object. Okay, I'll give you a crash course on how to deal with raptors. Misato, you're going to be our designated operator, yes? Yeah, that's right, but... Actually, I'm a little embarrassed. Even though I'm an adult, even in this world, I'm leaving the real fighting to children. Don't you worry about that. You just do what you do best, Misato. I'll take care of the rest. Asuka. Providing support and giving us continual updates on how the battle is unfolding is imperative. You have nothing to be embarrassed about. Thanks. I'll do my best and work together with your intelligence department. Take care. Before we know it, the day of the operation has arrived. Misato, can you hear me? Yes, I can hear you. It's remarkable how clearly I can see where you guys are. Can you hear me okay? We're reading you loud and clear. Good. I still feel a bit awkward about all this. But I'll keep my eyes peeled and keep you all updated on any developments. Thanks in advance. Has everyone done their weapons check? I'm good to go. Me too. All good here. Yes. Of course I'm ready. I'm no fool. I'm pitiful. I'm pitiful. I finished that a long time ago. Good. Then let's move. Let's do this. Roger. Off we go, merrily so. However, despite starting off the operation in good spirit, problems soon begin to arrive from everyone. Oh god. Commander, there are more of them than we expected. Wow, they're really pouring in. Where should I shoot first? Don't let them push us back. Focus on the front. Okay. Firepower! Additional raptor reinforcements confirmed at 9 o'clock. Again? Additional waves of raptors keep appearing. Kamikaze raptors towards the front. That's a word I've... Wow, that's a word. What? You didn't mention anything about those being here. How do we handle them? Oh god. Air-type raptors begin to swarm from all directions. Shoot first, ask questions later. We must prevent them from approaching. Ah, these things are irritating. Various types of raptors we hadn't anticipated on encountering up here. Eliminate the anti-field. Done. We'll resume attack after taking cover. The wall Ray A was taking cover behind is shattered. Get down! Rappy shoots at the raptor rushing towards Ray A. Are you hurt? No. Mary, behind you! Huh? Neon fires at the attacking raptor behind Mari. The raptors take a direct hit from Neon's attack and is pushed back. I'll create a hole in the anti-field. Thank you. Firepower! The raptor collapses to the ground. You saved my life. Thanks. Don't mention it. Yeah, glasses girls gotta get along. No rest for the wicked. Here they come again. Due to the constant hordes of raptors swarming in, we find ourselves in a precarious position. This isn't gonna be easy. Tss. Missions on the surface have never exactly been easy. But this fight seems more unpredictable than usual. The main reason for that is we can't attack the Raptures directly. All we can do is either push back the ones charging at us, or shoot them down through the holes in their anti-field made by the Nerve team. Since it's our first time fighting on the battlefield together, we still have to work out some kinks. Our response time is slower than usual, especially when something unexpected happens. Then again, considering this is their first time in actual combat, they're doing good, really well in fact. That it's kind of hard to believe. That's the only reason why we managed to hold out this far. If they hadn't held up at their end, someone would have been injured or even killed by now. I don't think we can keep this up. I agree. If we're having a hard time getting through these Raptures, there's no way we'll be able to handle that massive object. It looks like these things really don't want us to get close. Let's head back. I don't think pressing forward is a viable option. We're gonna have to retreat here. Agreed. If we keep pushing on, someone is liable to get hurt. Let's fall back. Roger that. With that, our first mission with the Nerve members ended in failure. The higher-ups took a look at your performance on the field, and they concluded that simple training, even on an accelerated schedule. Okay, the voice is killing my voice. I just gotta talk normal now. That was I actually think that was more of a Steve-O voice, though. I'm gonna talk normal. It was fun while it lasted. And they've concluded that simple training, even on an accelerated schedule, won't be enough to confront the Raptures. In other words, this mission tanked because of us? Oof, how embarrassing. Therefore, for the remaining time we have, you will be learning combat strategies tailored specifically for fighting Raptures. Oh? You're going to teach us some new skills? Where? Some are conducted to taking instructions. I presume you know where I'm alluding to. You don't mean the MMR vocational school? That's right. Are you telling me we're being sent to a high school? I thought you said time was of the essence. It's precisely for that reason that further preparation like this is required. Otherwise, even if we're presented with an opportunity, we might not be able to properly seize it. I get what you're saying, but I thank you for putting your best foot forward. But if you charge into this mission recklessly, there is a chance that we could lose some of you. Were that to occur, we would no longer have any means of stopping this entity. That one's a little bit easier on the voice. We cannot allow that to happen. I understand what you mean. Thank you for understanding. I feel a bit embarrassed enrolling as a student. We will be assigning you the position of a substitute teacher. I've already explained everything to the school. They'll guide you. Oh, and one more thing. The fact that you are from another world is information only a few will be privy to. Your assigned instructor and a handful of students who will be your support during combat training will be the only ones aware of your identities. I would appreciate it if you keep that in mind. So, we're going to be high schoolers on a secret mission. Sounds fun. What are you blabbering about? It's just one more thing for us to worry about. What a pain. I get to be a teacher? I never thought I'd be able to experience something like this. As for you, Tang. Yes? You go along with them. Are the counters coming along as well? Negative. If new transfer streams were to show up with the commando unit, that would raise suspicions, to say the least. That's true, but if any incidents occur at the school, you will assume responsibility and provide necessary assistance. I understand. Good. I realize we don't have a lot of time on our hands. But I hope you'll enjoy your little stint at school. Hi, Marciana! You're still looking lovely as usual. Hi, Commander. Long time no see. Teacher! Oh god, I didn't realize you were coming too. Oh wow, this is fantastic. Hi, teacher. Nice to see you, everyone. So, are these the individuals the higher-ups mentioned? Correct. Marciana slowly gives the nerve members a once-over, then bows her head in greeting. Welcome to the MMR Vocational School. Before we get down to business, allow us to introduce ourselves. I am Marciana, the homeroom teacher for Class P. This is Ray, Zwei, and Ein. They'll be joining you during your time here. They will be assigned to you in a buddy system, and we'll be there to provide support during your combat training in any aspect of school. And remember, to call your body, you must remember the body system. When they say body, you say body. Body! Body! You mean the buddy system. No, the body system. That's a heavyweights reference from Disney with Ben Stiller. The unofficial prequel to Dodgeball, a Undertale story. Underdog story, sorry. Hello. Nice to meet you. Hello. Wow, so we're working on a body system. Cool. Nice to meet you. You look awfully young to be a high school student. Huh? I presume you're referring to Ray. As a matter of fact, she's a third-year student and has the highest grades of her class. Seriously? I never guessed by looking at her. Although they are students, they are still Nikkes. Ah, I see. Well, nice to meet you. I'm Misato Katsuragi, the assigned substitute teacher for the interim period. Just call me Misato. The children and I are very much in your debt. Oh please, it's nothing. We really do appreciate you coming. So, what's the next step? Before we start combat training, we should conduct a casual group test. What kind of test? Before we dive headlong into training, I would like to take this opportunity to get a better sense of each other. That's a great idea. Since we'll be going into battle together, it would be a bit advantageous to see how everyone fights. Where will this be taking place? Let's move to the simulation room inside the school. Considering the scale of this underground city, I had high hopes for the simulation room. But it's nothing special. Ray A slowly looks around the simulation room. So, this is this world's simulation room. I wonder what kind of method will be used for this test. Let's hurry and get this test over with. We should be engaging in proper combat training, not this. Testing, testing, can you hear me? Yes, we can hear you, Miss Marciana. As I said in the classroom, this test is intended to assist with fostering harmony between the members of NERV and the Nikkes who will be assigned to them. Although the Raptures you will be doing battle with are virtual, their behaviors will be indistinguishable from their real-life counterparts. Depending on where you are hit, you will be marked either as injured or dead, and will not be able to continue. Therefore, you must treat the simulation as if it were a real fight. Did everyone get that? Don't take this lightly, but don't psych yourself out either. Understood. Quit badgering us, Misato. Misato? I've gone up against the real deal. Do you really think a simulation is going to have me quaking in my boots? Alright, I trust you. We're always doing tests like this. I doubt anything will happen, right? Yeah, we'll be fine. It's just another test. Isn't that right, Naru? Right. If I'm being honest, I don't think it's even really necessary for a teacher to be here. The commander will be joining you once the mission starts. It was determined that it would be beneficial for him to get a feel what to expect out on the field. Now, no matter how we do this, there's no getting around that this won't be quite the same as conducting exercises up on the surface. However, the main goal of this is to get everyone working as a team. So do your best not to intervene, and stay out of the way. Understood. Beep beep. Good. Commencing test now. The test begins. Target down. I knew it, this is nothing. This is fun, send more my way. Everyone is performing better than expected. Come on, Naruto, let's go and get their attention. Rei sends Naruto towards a group of raptures, but... it is shut down by Asuka. Naru! Oh, was that your drone? It kept buzzing around in my face. Should I shut it down? Oh no, Asuka. How could you, my precious Naru? Well, now you know not to send anything flitting about from now on. Do it again, and I'll shoot it down again. How can you say that? You should be apologizing! Quit your belly aching and get out of my way. You! How can you be so mean? Uh-oh. Rei is attacked by a virtual rapture. Rei! What? I've been eliminated? The virtual rapture starts scanning its energy towards Asuka. It's open on the right. I'll cover you. But then who will take care of this Mario is also hit by the virtual rapture. Oh boy. So sorry? Stray, in front of you. What are you doing? Get your head on straight and do it. Sniper to your left. What? Uh-oh. Asuka also falls to the virtual rapture. As Asuka bows out, the situation quickly deteriorates, and the virtual raptures gain the advantage. Test eventually ends with the entire team being wiped out. That was embarrassing. Mari, Rei, Asuka. Considering that you're not familiar with how raptures operate, you did well. Rei, Zwei, and Ein, as expected, you've performed admirably and exceeded my expectations on an individual basis. However, the overall evaluation left much to be desired. I realize this is the first time you have all attempted to work together, but there was no sign of any cooperation at all. Sorry, it's because I changed our objective. It's because of this goofball in the red suit. Excuse me? Rei, please. You're one to talk. You practically broke down in tears in the middle of a firefight all because of one stupid drone. If you ask me, you should be in a shrink's office, not the battlefield. Asuka, that's enough. I'm perfectly fine, I'll have you know. And Naruto is not just any drone. Rei, tone down, please. This how you act when you're perfectly fine? Got a problem? You're pathetic. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. No, I'm not. Is this what our time here is going to be like? You cannot evade. To be continued. Okay. Surprisingly, we have enough time to do story B.
Did you hear that?
So I guess we'll do story B. I guess I gotta update the title, huh? Story 1 through 2. Let me just check how much I'm gonna take a bathroom break real quick. Okay, let's see. Right. Oh, what am I doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright. The other half. A few days later, in front of the massive object up on the surface. It's gonna attack again. Laplace and Yunhua fire at the anti-field surrounding the mysterious entity. I'm kind of surprised we see Laplace and Yunhua. Ugh, this isn't doing a dang thing. Not even my hero beam can penetrate this confounded anti-field. Time's up. Everyone fall back. Frima, too. Wow. Maxwell is there, and then Frima. A massive roar fills the air as light begins gathering around the massive object. Only 1 minute until the Ultra Beam fires. You mean we have to leave this dastardly villain with our tails tucked between our legs? We're falling back. Retreat! Frima, get on. All the Nikkes who were on the offensive, retreat and haste. The Ultra Beam gouges the surface above the arc. At the same moment, there's a brief blackout in the arc. That last hit caused a blackout. I have the impression it's getting closer. Enoch, how much on the surface left after this attack? After this last strike by the Ultra Beam, it is estimated that approximately 50% remains. Only half? Mon Dieu, it isn't good at all! Meanwhile, all of our attacks are as ineffective as ever. I don't think I've ever felt so powerless. If we just had more time, we could at least try to imitate the D-Wave or whatever that thing out there is. So the most pressing problem is that we're short on time! Is there no way of attacking this thing in the remaining time? Without involving the members' nerve? It appears we have no choice but to wait for them to make headway. Don't worry about them. I hear they're settling into school life well, and their training is going smoothly. They've teamed up with School Circle and are planning strategies for a joint operation. And it's all thanks to MMR's full support. We've even created a dedicated curriculum for Nerve, as well as specialized weapons. They won't be heading into the fray empty-handed like they did last time. We should still prepare for the worst-case scenario. If they end up going out there and are unable to put a dent in that thing, we have to come up with a contingency plan. To quickly restore and reinforce the surface above the Ark. I will set that issue as a top priority. I'll tell Mighty Tools and MMR to pick up the pace. I'll have my guilds conduct more frequent broadcasts, covering what to do in case of emergency. I'll expect that repairs on the pathways to the shelters, and put the ACPU on standby for any emergency. Alright. There's not much more we can do to prepare. There's not much more we can do to be prepared than that. Tongue twisters! There's not much more we can do to be prepared than that. So for now, we'll simply have to continue monitoring the situation on the surface. I guess enunciate, right? It helps. MMR Vocational School Meeting Room. Ray A, Asuka, and Mari are all adapting well to the curriculum. More importantly, they have shown marked improvement in their combat skills, from swift responses to various raptures. Adept use of cover for attacks, not to mention their exceptional academic grades. So, everyone is doing well? Very much so. Is it because they are pilots? I'm glad they are adjusting well here. Indeed. It's almost hard to believe this is their first time living with Nikkes. They get along swimmingly with the entire student body. And even those outside of School Circle. However, there's one slight problem. What's wrong? During our last group test, their teamwork still wasn't up to par. Well, what do you mean? Currently, Asuka's paired with Ray, Ray A with Ein, and Ray with Mari. Yeah, they missed an opportunity to pair up Ray with Ray. However, Asuka's competitiveness gives Ray a headache. Ein finds Ray A's quiet personality a bore, and Ray... No matter how much of a fuss she makes, Mari's reactions only infuriates her more. Mari's reactions only infuriate her more. It doesn't sound like they're getting along very well. You'd think so, but based on our evaluations of their combat styles, they are in fact the perfect match. Yes, it would not be wise to partner them up with other students. We have to find a way to improve their teamwork. Considering how dire things have gotten, I think we need to take special measures. The special measures. I follow Misato and Marciana into the classroom. Is everyone here? Yeah. Ayn crosses her arms and looks bored, while Ray A stares blankly ahead. Yes. Zwei looks uncomfortably for some unknown reason, while Asuka glares at her intensely. We're both here. I can speak for myself, thank you. Mari is teasing Rei, who's already getting all worked up. It's exactly as Marciana and Misato said. They don't see eye to eye with each other. Right. They don't seem close at all. Indeed. That's good. Now that everyone is here, I'm going to give you all a special assignment. Special assignment? Asuka, Zwei, Rei, Ein, Mari, Rei. You all will split into the following two-person teams. Two-person teams? Yes. Just like the mission we conducted on the surface before, Nerve will break through the anti-fields with their gunfire. Then the school circle squad will open fire on the opening in order to take down the Raptors. That is your new assignment. Why on earth do we have to pair up like this? Asuka, I'm perfectly capable of attacking on my own. You know that as well as I do. But wouldn't attacking together be even more effective? Last time was the first time any of us had laid eyes on a Rapture. We didn't know what to do back then, so we needed your help. That's not the case anymore. Breaking through the anti-field ourselves and firing straight through would be the most effective method. Okay, but for the time being, we should listen to what the teachers are telling us. Zwei is right, Asuka. This is an assignment we're giving you, so for now, I don't want to do this either. How can I team up with someone as quiet as her? What about you, Rei? Are you up for this? Sure. It's like, huh? Now, of all time, you decide to pipe up? I'm not into this either. Why not? I just don't want to. Wow, that's harsh. How can you say you hate someone to be their face like that? How can you say you hate someone to their face like that? Huh? That's true, but... So that means you'll team up with me? No. I don't want to, and I don't care how harsh it sounds. So tell me, why not? Because I don't want to team up with you. Even if you don't want to, you don't have a choice. This is an order. We're running out of time. I'll see you once your assignment is completed. I'll see you once your assignment is completed. Yeah, I'll see you once your assignment is completed. Is this the best way to handle the situation? I'd like to believe it is. Right. Once we face this head on, something's bound to happen. They'll either get closer, or end up as enemies. Fostering confidence. I can't believe this. Asuka paces around the simulation room. Asuka, why don't you sit down so we can discuss this? Asuka sits down. You know I'm right. If my body's emitting a wavelength that negates those anti-fields, might as well blast them with my shots and take them down right away. It's the quickest and most efficient way after all. Instead, all this rigmarole just makes it impossible to tell if I'm even remove the anti-field. Wouldn't that just make everything more difficult? I understand what you're trying to say, but if there's a situation when a group of Raptors approach us, wouldn't it be impossible for you to handle that many of them by yourselves? What are you talking about? If you were going it solo, you wouldn't be able to handle that many Raptors at once. You really think I couldn't handle a large group of those things? Well, we know that happened in the anime. Asuka abruptly stands up. Activate the simulation room. I'll show you what I can do. Huh? Your concerns are understandable. So I'm going to prove to you what I'm capable of. I'll defeat every single rapture that comes at me with my bare hands. Then will you believe me? Hold on, aren't you going a bit overboard here? Not at all. Hurry, let's start. Or do you simply find it unbelievable that I'm that superior? It's not that. Then stop blabbering and get ready. Asuka grabs her weapon. I'm ready. Okay. Sway approaches the control console in the simulation room. Activating now. Great, let's do this. Uh-oh. You failed. I know that! You don't have to keep saying it. I may not have defeated them all, but I got most of them. Right. You are incredible. What? I can't believe that you've only been going up against raptures for a short while. Your ingenuity and skill in combat have improved by leaps and bounds, compared to when you first arrived. Now you're laying it on thick. You don't have to pity me. I failed. That's that. Asuka. Have you trained in the simulation room before? Why ask such an obvious question? If you've learned something, it's obvious you should practice it, right? So you've been making an effort to improve yourself. What are you on about? If you want to excel, you obviously have to put in the effort. I don't know how you see me, but I'm not so arrogant to expect things to go my way without lifting a finger. Sorry. I guess I did have the wrong impression of you. I thought you were only driven by competitiveness. What? But that's not it. You've worked hard and have a good head on your shoulders. Listen, either criticize me or praise me. Pick one. Would you like to try again? Okay, we're getting some CGs, nice. Do what again? The simulation room. I've got your back. This time, you'll be able to defeat them all. Can you do it? Sure. I remember your movements from the last battle. You memorize how I move? Not down to the last detail, but that's something I'll continue working on. So just do whatever you want, okay? I'll do my best to support you. And keep the approaching raptures at bay. So that you can neutralize the anti-fields and defeat them by yourself. That's how we can work together. Are you okay with that? Sure. I doubt the teachers expect us to employ conventional methods. You really don't have any filter, do you? I didn't have you pegged as that type. I didn't offend you, did I? Not at all. I kinda like it. Alright. Let's practice this plan you mentioned. Sure. I'll activate the simulation room. Let's do it. Zui and Asuka train late into the night, and finally... This is the last one, Asuka. Eat this! We did it, Asuka! We did it! You defeated them all. Finally. And so, the Asuka and Zui team completes their assignment. Talking to a brick wall. Wow, we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're already kind of halfway there. Talking to a brick wall. Ayan gets up from her seat and starts pacing around the classroom. How am I supposed to team up with someone who doesn't even talk? Ray A stares at Ayan intently. This is too much, teacher. When we're out in the field, we'll be surrounded by raptures. How are we supposed to work together? We can't even talk to each other. Get to the front line and shoot. Oh, right. I guess we could do that. What if multiple raptures approach us from the front? Then start from the left. Okay, you're right, I guess. If we continue making rules like this... Ein stares at Ray A. What if they sneak up from behind? Then whoever spots them first shoots. I can't believe this. Are you actually replying to all my questions? Ray A stares at Ein intently. Right. When I was asking what to do if multiple raptors come from the front, did you actually respond? Yes. So you haven't been ignoring me this whole time. I'm listening. I see. I thought you weren't listening to me. It's not that you're uncommunicative. You're just a woman of few words. Oh man, this changes everything. I can just consider you a quiet version of Zwei. This is great. This is doable. Very doable. Ein drags a chair and sits beside Ray A. Do you remember everything that I said before? The answers you gave me when I was asking about the raptures coming at us from different directions. Yes. Can we try that again? What do we do when multiple raptors approach us? Head to the front. What if there are multiple raptors coming from the... What if there are multiple raptors coming from the front? Head to the left. That was a... Okay, what to do when multiple raptors approach us? Head to the front. What if there are multiple raptors coming from the front? Head to the left. Okay, that's a weird plan, but okay. And if they sneak behind us, the first of us to see them will gun them down. If I suffer a critical injury, remain in position, report to commander. If you suffer a critical injury, get under cover and report to the commander. Wow, it's working! You remember all of it. Yes. Jeez, there I was, wasting my time when it was this easy all along. I'm sorry. For what? I misread you. I'm sorry for accusing you of never talking. Ray A tilts her head. It's okay though. Everything worked out. Now, should we go practice what we talked about? Sure. Good. Let's head to the simulation room. Okay. A few hours later. Simulation complete. We cleared it. We cleared it? Was it really that easy? Because we followed our plan. That's true, but... I guess we make a better team than I thought. Ray A tilts her head. With that, Ray A and Ein successfully team up. Coaxing a child. What have we got in the vending machine? Chocolate milk. Oh, okay. Thanks for making that easier for me. Here you go. Mari takes the chocolate milk from the vending machine and hands it to Ray. Just so you know, just because I'm accepting this doesn't mean I'm agreeing to do this dumb assignment with you. Okay, okay. Ray takes the carton of chocolate milk and inserts the straw. Perfect chance for a slurp. This is the best stuff this vending machine has to offer. Really? I'm glad you like it. I just like chocolate, that's all. Don't think any of this means I'm happy Don't think any of this means I'm happy I have to do this with you. Why don't you want to team up with me? That's... Come on, I even brought you your favorite drink. Don't tell me it's already over before I even get to hear an explanation. It's because you're acting like such a weasel. You never listen to me, and you never let me do what I want to do. Me? I won't let you do what you want? No! Ray takes the Narus and hugs them tightly. I like letting Narus fly whenever they want. Now, not only do I have restrictions, but I've gotta watch out for people shooting them down. It's a huge headache. I like being able to do as I please, and I get frustrated when I can't. Why do you mean you can't do as you please? You can do whatever you want to do. I'm sure we'll make a good team. We will? Sure. Would it work if I shoot whichever opponent that you were thinking of shooting? That could work, but... There you go then. Problem solved. How do you know which target I'll want to shoot? What if I spray bullets everywhere? I'll be firing off shots all willy-nilly. Do you think you can still do it? Oh? That actually sounds like more fun. You can fire away. Really? Yes, really. Ray glares intently at Mari. I like this art. Why are you staring at me like that? Really, I can do it. Aww. You can at least trust me that much. I mean, I like her. Okay, fine. But why? Why are you doing all this in the first place? What do you mean? Aren't we supposed to be partners? Maybe you're not such a bad person after all. How about we go practice all the stuff we talked about? Right now? Yeah, right now. If we do that, don't you think you'll trust me more? I guess so, but... Okay, fine. Since you got me this chocolate milk, I'll go along with it. Alright, let's go. They're getting along! We gotta have this, it's privy to Evangelion's character development. It did the same thing. After a few hours... What are you? How did you do that? What do you mean? How did you know which raptures I was going to shoot? What? Did you not like that? Not at all. Then feel free to cut loose. If you don't, I'll just have to do whatever I please. No, wait! Mari and Ray officially become a successful team. Mari and Ray, okay. Mari and Ray officially become a successful team. I'm like mumbling my words. Coaxing a child B. I heard Asuka will neutralize the anti-field and take down the raptures, while Zway will attempt to keep them at bay and prevent them from swarming. That way, Asuka will be able to focus entirely on taking down the raptures near her. Sounds like something Asuka would be into. As for Ray A and Ein, they have set their own rules. They've worked out which raptures they want to defeat according to a set priority list. Sounds like they're doing well communicating with each other. Seems so. For Mari and Ray? What's wrong? In order for Ray to attack whichever target she wants, they decide that Mari would preemptively attack whichever targets Ray had her eyes on. Is that even possible? We've tested it numerous times in the simulation room, and surprisingly, the results show that it's a perfectly viable strategy. Amazing. Ray A and Ein's strategy is the only one that sounds somewhat plausible. But I don't think we have anything to worry about. It seems everyone has worked out their own unique strategies. Even though they didn't get along so well initially, they somehow managed to pull it off. They're They need to, like, proofread this stuff, man. Yeah, by letting them come up with their own ways to work together, they became closer than before. That's a big relief. Now that the biggest problem we had is resolved, if we train them according to the strategies they all prepared... Uh-oh. Sorry, that's headquarters calling. I should take this. Marciana answers the phone. Yes, this is Marciana. Sorry? From the massive object? Yes, okay. We'll get ready. What's going on? It's an emergency. Strange movements from the massive object have been observed. Following the urgent call, Marciana ushers everyone into the briefing room. Is something wrong? Miss Marciana? Misato, did something happen up on the surface? Yes, something cropped up. Alright. I'm going to start the briefing. I just received an urgent call from headquarters telling me that strange movements on the surface have been observed. Until now, the Ultra Beam has been the only naked active aggression from the entity. It also summoned raptors wrapped in anti-field for defensive purposes. Other than that, no other movements were detected. While everyone has been training here, we have continued our offensive against the massive object. No matter what damages we inflict upon it, it exhibited no changes in its pattern. However, it just began to exhibit irregular movements. It abruptly launched 3 separate units, which headquarters have identified as bunker busters. Bunker busters? Yes, we calculated their trajectories, and their intended target is the Ark. The fact that you're telling us can only mean one thing. They're most likely cloaked in anti-field. Yes, that's right. I knew it. That thing is spreading anti-field everywhere. So, you have to intercept them before they reach the area near the Ark. Will we be moving together like last time? No. The distance between each bunker buster is too great, so that's not a viable option. You must all individually employ the strategies you prepared. Each team will handle 1 bunker buster. 1 per team. Feels to me like we're spreading ourselves awfully thin. For this operation, each team will be escorted by an additional Nikke squad for protection. That's a load off. Looks like we'll be back on the battlefield sooner than expected. Because we have no other choice. What are you all acting so mopey for? The stupid masses cannot handle the job, so they're calling in the elites, i.e. me. That's how things should be. That's right, it's something that needs to be done. That's right. This is a chance for us to put our strategies to the test. Personally, I think it sounds fun. Isn't that right, Ray? Yeah, we've been practicing a whole bunch for this. Naru say they are confident too. So, we should be able to do it. It's not like we have much of a choice anyway. Even as we speak, the bunker busters are falling. That's right. We should get going then. Ray A and I have been practicing a whole bunch. So we'll be able to manage. Isn't that right? Yeah. You're saying you can do it, right? Ray A nods her head. You see? I'm feeling confident. You're all so impressive. Good. Then get ready, everyone. Let's go up to the surface. Before it hits the ground A. In front of the surface elevator. All of us have gone up to the surface together. Matisse? Yeah. Absolute. Cafe Sweetie. And the counters. Hello, Commander. Looks like they invited everyone. Yes, since it's an emergency. I guess you're right. All the renowned fighting squads are here in one place. Sway, is it just me? Or does it feel like we don't deserve to be here? You're right. I'm so nervous. We don't have much time, so I'll quickly go over the operation. Absolute, Matisse, and Cafe Sweetie will be escorting School Circle and Nerve to the mission area. Once they arrive, they will set up a perimeter and cover them until the operation is complete. Misato looks at the Nerve members and School Circle squad. It's just like Marciana mentioned back at the school. You'll move quickly to the operation area with the help of the Nikke squads. And then intercept the bunker busters using the strategies you practiced. Are all those Nikkes over there the ones who will be escorting us? That's right. Misato, Commander, and I will set up here and monitor the situation, providing guidance and instruction for all 3 teams. The counter squad will guard this location. Roger. Leave it to us. You can trust me, Master. Weakling. Who do we escort? Absolute will be going with Ray A and Ein. Roger. Looking forward to working with you. Hi. Matisse will take Asuka and Zue. Have no fear, your hero is here. Don't worry, you've got a villain in your corner. Can't you two at least try to act normal for a while? Cafe Sweetie, you'll be escorting Mari and Ray. Roger. Got it. We better get well compensated for this. How do you intend on taking us there? Do you have military vehicles, perhaps? Oh no, a hero doesn't need anything like that. Our legs do just fine for running headlong towards justice. What? We're going on foot? I knew it. So what's the point of you all tagging along? We could go on foot on our own. Like we said, we're acting as escorts. Going together will allow us to get through the parts of the surface which are covered in raptures. We don't have any time to waste. Everyone hurry and get into position. Let's go, heroes. Full speed ahead. Whoa, what the? I don't want to run. I can't lose. Wait for me. See you all later. Matisse takes off running with Asuka and Zue in tow. Wow, they really took off. We better get going too. Okay. See you, Commander. We'll be back. Absolute takes off with Ray A, and Ein. Get on. I'll take you there. Oh, a motorcycle. So we don't have to walk? That's right. This is much faster. Now this is more like it. The rest of you will have to hoof it, though. I knew you'd say that. Unfair. Sugar peels off on her motorcycle, carrying Ray and Mari with her. Let's hurry after them. Don't like running. Prima and Milk run after Sugar and the others. Commander, Misato, we should get going as well. Alright. Let's go. This is Absolute. We've arrived at the location. Location confirmed. Proceed with interception and defense. Roger. Whew. We actually ran all the way out here. Both of you, keep your attention focused on the bunker buster. We'll take care of these guys. Ground-type raptors start to approach. What the? Where did those things come from? Stay calm. Once you start messing around with the bunker buster, more will come. Don't worry about them. That's why we're here. Just like Unwas said, take care of the bunker buster. You can do it. We'll try our best. Right. Absolute heads out to fend off the approaching raptors. Whew. Ray A notices the bunker buster falling from the sky. It is surrounded by air-type raptors, which seem to be protecting it. That's our target? I'm already feeling overwhelmed. Alright, Ray A, let's start from the front. Yeah. Heroic arrival. Location confirmed. Proceed with interception and defense. Alright. Oh, I ran too much. Whew. Still, we got here quickly thanks to you. Much appreciated. No need to thank me. That's merely what we do. A hero in training and a hero from another world. Laplace bows her head. Please take care of the bunker buster. Unfortunately, we're powerless against it at the moment. In exchange, we will protect with our lives if need be. None of these villains will be able to lay a finger on you. You must protect the Ark from these dastardly villains' plans. Don't you worry about us. There's no way we'll fail. Is that right, Sway? We'll try our best. I'm glad to hear it. Very reassuring. Ground-type raptors start to approach. Laplace, they're coming. Stop pestering those two and come do your job. Oh dear, okay. No more interference then. Heroic deployment. Oh no you don't. Villainous deployment! No matter how overwhelming it may feel, just keep your head down and do your best. The Matisse squad moves out to fend off the approaching raptures. Whew, okay. Asuka looks up at the bunker buster plummeting from the sky. Let's do this. I've got your back. Arrived. Good job. Proceed with interception defense. Roger. Thanks for the ride. Yeah, thanks. No problem. Finally, we caught up. Milk and Freema arrived, panting heavily. So tired. Me too. No need to thank me. Sugar points to the bunker buster falling from the sky. If you don't mind, could you take care of that? We may not be able to take care of the airborne ones near the bunker buster itself, but we'll be able to hold off the ones that will be attracted by the noise you're about to make. We're counting on you, kiddos. Ground-type raptors start to approach. Stop talking. But I'm complimenting them. Go. Alright, see you later. Freema and Sugar leave to fend off the approaching raptors. Hey, wait for me, you rascals! Milk follows them. Now then, what do you say we blow up this here bunker buster? Whoo-hoo! Can we really do this? You bet we can. You're right. We can do this. Let's go, Naru. That thing won't fall so long as we have anything to say about it. Ray launches Naru 1. Okay. Let's do this. Last chapter of the bunch. Okay. These raptors just keep coming. We haven't even been able to get close to the bunker buster. 3 minutes remaining until the bunker busters reaches the surface. We're running out of time. Dang. Asuka, I'll push back all the raptors at once. You go ahead and focus your firepower entirely at the bunker buster. Okay. Here we go. As soon as Zoe fires a series of overcharged electric rounds towards the raptor, they are all pushed back from the bunker buster. Now! Asuka starts to fire her weapon towards the falling bunker buster. I'm not gonna do that. Asuka's bullets pierce through the bunker buster's anti-field, and finally, the bunker buster is perforated. Interception confirmed. We did it! We really did it! All we got to do now is deal with the remaining raptors, and there's no time limit anymore. Sounds good. Let's make quick work of these punks. You got it. 3 minutes remaining until the bunker buster reaches the surface. Already? There are still so many raptors left. From the front. What? From the front. From the left. Remember what I said? We have to take them down one by one. You're right. You did. Ayn slaps herself in the face with both hands. There's no time to be scared. I can't be afraid of death now. Let's go from the front again. With more speed this time. Roger. Ein and Ray A. Ein and Ray A. I keep forgetting the A. Begin to swiftly shoot down the Raptors. Then, I can see the bunker buster. Ray A. Anti-field. Ray A's shot made a hole in the anti-field. Deactivation complete. Follow-up shot. Eat this! Ein's near feather fires a beam of light. Now it's done for. All clear. Bunker buster intercepted. Ooh, I thought I was gonna die for sure. There are still Raptors remaining. Oh, right. Get lost, all of you. I'll go from the front again. Okay, let's wrap this up and head back. What should we do? This place is crawling with Raptors. There are only 3 minutes left. What do you mean? Things are starting to get fun around here. Is this your idea of fun? Ray? What? Do you want to make a bet? A bet? What are you talking about? Let's see who can shoot more of these things. Huh? Whoever downs the most gets to eat all of Naru's chocolate. What? Alright, you're on. Really? Was that what? This kind of seems a little weirdly structured. I'll bet? What are you talking about? Let's see who can shoot more of these things. Mary says that. Huh? Mari says, whoever downs the most. And then what? And then all of a sudden, Mari says, alright, you're on. Seems like Ray would say that, right? Because she's confirming she wants to do it. Or Mari is confirming for her? I don't know. Wait, oh, okay. Wait, I didn't agree to anything. Start. Mari starts firing her weapon at the Raptors ahead. I never agreed to anything! Ray desperately falls after Mary, shooting all the while. I found an opening! Mari aims at the bunker buster, which is now visible through the group of Raptors. And fires. No! All that chocolate gone! Ray falls close behind, also firing at the bunker buster. And finally... it exploded! All clear. All bunker busters intercepted. Good job, everyone. Now you just have to focus on dispatching the remaining Raptors. That's music to my ears. Excellent. No, not excellent. I can't lose that bet. Oh, you're a spunky one. Alright then, let's have some more fun. Teacher, we're here. It's so great to see that everyone made it. Welcome. Good job, you two. You too, Ein. I really thought I was gonna buy the farm out there. I darn near lost all of Naru's chocolate. Come again? What are you all excited for? It was just one small operation. Let's hurry back. Right. Good job, everyone. The bunker busters and Raptors surrounding them have all been eliminated. Matisse, Absolute, and Cafe Sweetie are on their way back. I'm glad everything worked out. Well then, we should head back to the school. Uh-oh. Huh? That sound. Why on earth? What's wrong? The massive object! It's recharging! What? How the... There's supposed to still be time left until the next Ultra Beam. Incoming! Everyone get down! Almost immediately after everyone drops to the ground, a massive beam shoots out and heads straight toward the Ark, scraping the surface along the way. What's going on? Why was the Ultra Beam fired? There should still be time left. I don't know. It fired sooner than we expected. I'll contact headquarters. Please do. Teacher, is that the Ark? So this is the Ultra Beam. Oh no, the Arc! Looking off in the distance, on the section of the surface carved out by the Ultra Beam, steel beams which form the surface of the Arc are showing. To be continued. And we're done. Story 2 is done. When does Story 3 start? Starts in 2 days, so it does start on a Wednesday-ish, give or take. Well, we're done with the story.
I've prepared a special song just for you.
I want to wait like 4 minutes to do a gacha, I guess. I don't know. I gotta do this. And then I gotta do some of this. 20 minutes. Maybe we could load up. I guess we could do some of this. I need to do this. In 4 minutes, I will pull some gacha. $1,460 tickets, my god. I don't know what I'm thinking with that.
I will move as...
Are you ready? Then
Let's go make ourselves some luck. Misfortune has found...
come on, let's go. Encounter.
Moving isn't so easy without my bunny suit. As long as I have Blanc, I can be strong. Lady Luck is always on our side.
Let's keep the momentum going.
Now it's hot spring time. Moving isn't so easy without my bunny suit. Let's go make ourselves some lunch.
Whoa, what the heck?
Come on, let's go.
Oh, I have to do that. Okay.
Come on, let's go.
Don't stare at me. Let's go make...
Encounter. Come on, let's go.
I will move. Misfortune has... Let's go make ourselves some luck. Shall we roll the...
I will move as you wish. If it's us, we can win.
This clothing is...
One of these days, I will do that. I will do that stream where I will use up all the tickets. I don't know when I want to do it. I want to see how high I can go without like driving me insane. Because I constantly just buy passes, you know. So that's how I kind of accumulated all of them and never really spending them from like the events ones.
I am glad we wrapped this up before the tea got cold. Would you not agree, Pine?
Then we got 2 minutes till the dailies reset.
Come on, let's go.
Let's go make ourselves some luck.
Here, everyone, it's time to move.
Moving isn't so easy without my bunny suit.
I might need this one here.
Here, everyone, it's time to move. Step back. Come on, let's go.
Let's go. Misfortune has found...
Everyone, it's time to move.
Let's go make ourselves some luck.
Weeklies, reset. I'm constantly stuck on this noise one because if I switch to the, I'm pretty sure I have, like, all three, Freaking YouTube AI always, like, demonetizes those bikini stuff. Come on, it's not that lewd. Are we reset yet? I think it's set a minute. Oh, we're good. Really? Okay. Dailies. Everyone loves a good gotcha. Alright, let's see what we get. Oh, god dang it. Nothing. Okay. Friendship recruit. Sometimes you get good stuff. Sometimes. But I like the most... Nope.
Don't you?
Oh, do I have enough for like mileage or anything?
Let me
What can I
help
get? Nothing good. And I'm not using gold tickets because the anniversary is like gonna show up. So we're not gonna do that. However, I can do this. What do I want? I think I could use like 20. Let's just use 20 tickets this time. I have leader. Helm's not that great. So Ein hasn't been added yet. Alright. Let's see what we get. Nope, nothing. One more? The road? I got something gold. Got something gold. Pilgrim.
You're... Lead. So...
Missilus. It's a Tetra. At least give me... Oh, okay, Sakura's fine, I guess.
Head of Senekai. If you're...
Alright.
I've prepared a special song just for you!
Alright, that's it for today.
I've prepared a special song
That's
just
it for today. We're gonna do, I don't know what I want to do. I guess on Saturday, we're gonna do more Nikke. No, we can't. Because I have to wait for hard mode now. So, next week on Saturday is gonna be more Nikke, Evangelion collab. And then this Saturday, we'll probably, well, this weekend, either this Saturday or this Sunday, if I have the time, will be, I guess, another Nikke. But to do campaign, I gotta catch up because I'm on chapter 18. Or maybe we'll do Wuthering Waves. We'll figure something out, right? Either this weekend or on Friday. So yeah, we'll see. Okay, or we might do some Gorilla. We'll see. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, comment down below after the stream has ended. I also am on Twitter.
prepared a special song just for
Twitter's
you.
You can also find me sometimes on Reddit, so... Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys later. See